Hey there, everybody. Spencer Senn, your estate planning coach. How is everybody? So, wanted to share a little tip here or an explanation. Um, Again, my passion, my purpose is to help basically arm everybody with the correct information and to think about this stuff with estate planning and life planning. If it's important to you, to make sure people understand it so they can make an educated decision to get it right. What does right mean? Protect your freedoms, your choices, protect your family, make it easier on them. We're talking about when incapacity or death happens, and then how do we control all the variables in life that we don't even think about or know about that can happen, that can make problems and issues. And there's a plethora of them. And one of the most common ones is people, again, because they don't have anyone that knows, cares, or takes the time to teach them this stuff. And then we blindly follow attorneys or we do it ourselves, which neither of them are recommended. You got to dig in and you got to learn some things. Okay, and most people are like, nope, I don't want to talk about incapacity or death. But come on, guys, let's put our big people pants on, big boy and girl pants on, and we're building our lives. We care about our families. Let's protect our assets, our choices, and our freedoms with the legal and appropriate tools that create what we call a comprehensive estate plan. So most people, one thing that comes across every couple of days in my experiences and my appointments is people think joint tenancy with right of survivorship is going to do something for them, okay? Or tenancy by entirety, or tenants in common, okay? Neither of these avoid probate, period. They delay it. They just pass it to one person to the next, okay? But essentially, with joint tenancy, right of survivorship, the winner takes all. That means whoever's left, it transfers to with their name on the house, okay? If they go and sell it, they're going to pay capital gains tax on it. What does that mean? Let's say you bought it for $50,000. When that person dies, it transfers over. They sell it, it's worth $350,000. They're going to pay tax on $250,000. Okay, 25% in Wisconsin. Each state is a little bit different. Okay, do all at one time. The last living relative, and they don't even have to be a relative, will own 100% of the property. This type of deed does not take into account any wishes or per stirpes distribution, family bloodline distribution, and really may ultimately disinherit intended beneficiaries like grandchildren. I just had this yesterday. It was right of survivorship. That person died. The second person died. Now it's going through probate, and everything was supposed to go easily and effectively to the grandchildren. Okay? The grandchildren are below 18 years of age, so they can't receive it. And on top of it, it now has to go through probate. So it's a mess. Okay, so joint tenancy with right of survivorship, tenancy by entirety, tenants in common are not considered estate planning tools because they don't accomplish specific wishes. They don't avoid probate. Okay, guys, so this is where we need to dig in and take a little time and listen to somebody like me that knows, cares, and will take the time to teach you. Okay, tenancy by entirety. Okay, the common mistake with this type of deed is that it doesn't avoid probate either. It simply delays it until the death of the second owner. Upon the death of the second spouse or owner, the property would now be subject to probate. Okay, so it's not avoiding anything by doing tenancy by entirety. Then you got tenants in common. Remember, this is a type of deed also that doesn't avoid probate. None of these do. Each share of ownership will be probated upon the passing of an owner. So that means if you have 3 owners and then it reduces to 2 and then 1, those shares are probatable. And then ultimately when the final one passes, it's probatable. So guys, those are they're not even band-aids. They're not solutions to anything, but people have it in their head because they believe what they hear or assume or both. But really what it comes down to is lack of information. Attorneys don't teach us. They won't tell us everything. Basically, they make money to help us solve problems in these situations. Think of it that way. And they make money representing the estate in probate. Okay, so if you see a pattern there, I mean, I sure do. But all of this can be preventable with a complete and comprehensive plan where you have a trust involved, you have your power of attorneys, you've got your pour over will, you've got advance directive, you've got transfer on debt documents, pay on debt documents. All of those are tools that get intertwined together that eliminate any holes or gaps, control everything, privatize everything, avoid probate, and ensure it's as easy as possible on your family. Okay, so I hope this little tip here was helpful. God bless. Have a great day. Get in contact with me. I'm about to launch my new website. It's www.spencersenn.com, and you connect with me more there, or go to Life and Estate Settlement Planning, hosted by Spencer Senn, as a private Facebook group. I look forward to connecting more, guys. God bless.